So I just saw something that actually happened they said it happened 2 days ago, but it was December 19th, 2025. James Ransom, uh, he'd been on a lot of stuff. I've seen him before. I think it was Generation Kill in 2008, the military series. But no, he was in like a lot of stuff, a lot of horror movies and stuff like that. But yeah, it's kind of sad. I mean, he saved somebody back in 2006. You know, that was attacking someone, and he got him. You know, which was good. But then he struggled with demons, you know, like mental illness his whole life, and stuff happened to him when he was a kid. And that's, you know, childhood trauma is a big thing, man. It's like we all deal with stuff. You know, it's hard to, you know, you get the intrusive thoughts. It's hard to keep it out of your head. You know, I mean, and you know, he's was in a lot of like TV shows, movies, and stuff. But nobody really checks on you. That's what I was trying to tell the bro that I don't know if I'm gonna call him today. He's probably still sleeping anyways. But I'm sure I said something that offended him yesterday, whatever. But nobody really checks on you, and like even when you're gone, people just don't really care. You know, there was a thing. There's this male narcissistic group, you know, that I'm part of, I guess you could say. Um, but it's male victims, men that are victims of narcissists, right? Women. And it said, "What saved you at your lowest?" And I put my pup, Honey Girl. You know, just put a picture of her and stuff. You know, it's true. But you know, people, you know, behind the smile, there's a lot of pain. You know, and in his eyes, you could see it in his eyes. You know, and even somebody made the comment, you know, the eyes, Chico, they never lie, which is true. You know, the eyes are the windows to the soul, and you can see a lot. You know, a lot of people tell me when they look at my eyes, they don't see anything, and I go, that's because there's nothing there. You know, but anyways, yeah, it's kind of sad, but I know exactly the feeling with that. You know, um, I just got another chance to be here. You know, sometimes I don't know if that's like punishment, you know, or whatever. But you know, that's what I tell people. They go, you know, Honey Girl saved me, all my pups saved me, and you know, just I walk away from a lot of stuff, and slowly I'm walking away from posting. Uh, I don't really post too much on. I'm still like restricted on Facebook on my one of my profiles, but I don't really care. So much negativity, you know, just so much, and I still just post just to hopefully, you know, it hopefully save someone, you know, from their thoughts, their intrusive thoughts. Doesn't matter how much money you have, uh, they're still there. So, anyways, I'll tell you what, everything that's happened to me, I would not change, even all the bad shit, because you know it made me realize that my honey girl, beautiful soul, extremely blessed to have her. So you know, be like water, our friends.